Hi, everyone. We have an interview with the CEO of SafeMoon, John Karony. I'm going to go ahead and read through this for you guys. But before I do get into it, I just want to let you guys know that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinions, my own research. I highly encourage you guys to go do your own research. With that being said, let's go and dive on into the news. So this is an article through Grit Daily. I will provide the link to this in the description down below. And it says, can impact be your primary guidepost? Yes, but don't forget the balance sheet. And we can see John Karony there on the right, and we have Dan Young, the CEO of Zydex Gaming PCs, on the left. And what's interesting is that this says that it's posted by John Karony. By John himself? Really? So editor's note. John Karony, CEO of SafeMoon, is a contributor to Grit Daily News. He recently interviewed Dan Young, entrepreneur, mentor, and CEO of Zydex Gaming PCs, about the odds for success in running an impact-focused company at the recent Fund Launch Live event in Las Vegas. So John Karony said, "Welcome. Dan and I are here at Fund Launch Live. It's good to be here. We're spreading the good word of crypto and proper and safe crypto management, beginning with don't lose your key phrase, don't send out your key phrase, and don't click janky links. But beyond that, tell us, Dan, what do you do?" And Young says, "I'm the CEO of Zydex Gaming Computers. I've been a crypto enthusiast since 2013. John Karony said, "Why do you love what you do, Dan?" Young says, "It's fun because the world is evolving so quickly. You know, it's the Moore's Law times 10 action. I think we're going to make a big world shift in the way transactions happen. So it's cool being part of the shift." John Karony said, "How do you hope your work might impact others?" Young said, "I think the big thing with crypto and blockchain is that it may take the action we're creating to a lot of nations that don't have normal fiat currency that's, quote, transactable, to allow transactions to happen for new realms of people. And they can do crypto banking, do a lot of things in that aren't currently possible, and improve their lives quite a bit too. For one thing, it surmounts the infrastructure requirements by allowing people to bring and to store digital value into a country with significantly less than the normal amount of banking infrastructure required. You don't need brick and mortar. If you got a cell phone, you could have access to digital banking in the form of cryptocurrency." John Karony then says, "I think another bonus in this is that cell phones get issued to a lot of people in these countries for multiple uses. They can use them for education as well. It's a big deal. But on this track, do you believe impact can be the primary measuring point for a self-funded and profitable business?" And Young responded saying, "Measuring on impacts? Yes. I think the concept is highly important. But remember that balance sheets are important too. If you run out of ammunition, you can't scale and keep things operating. So I think if you know where the profit needs to be coming from and how you'll be funding the company's growth and it's transparent, yes, this is a fair equation, and measuring progress by impact is good." John Karony responded by saying, "Yep, I agree. You know, that's kind of the whole thing around venture philanthropy. It's targeting essentially philanthropic ventures, but making sure there's a business model behind it and an ROI so you can redeploy the capital and expand as needed for whatever you're trying to do, whether it be monetizing whole systems. But there's also the whole point of having a solid balance sheet so you can take care of yourself to take care of others." Young then says, "I think one of the best examples of this is probably what Elon is doing, right? You know, he obviously makes profit, but he's able to give back and create cool new ecosystems." John Karony responded by saying, "The Tesla Roadster. Yeah, dude, do you think he's going to put a rocket booster on the back?" Young laughing, "I think he will. He'll need some proximity sensors. He doesn't want to vaporize the car behind him." And John Karony responded by saying, "Yeah, I don't think the transportation agencies are really going to give high acceptance of this idea on the street. It would probably be a strategy of, quote, I will not use this on the street. There's a code of behavior for the people on the street, and then there's a bypass for the alternative system. But seriously, how important is impact as a consideration in your own work and business?" And Young responded by saying, "I think it's very important. Impacts are important for creating jobs. In fact, it's hypercritical, but also, you know, we are selling computer hardware for the purpose of creating new impacts as well. So yeah, we're selling products that help people create cool things. So designing around the purposes of impact is awesome. But don't forget the balance sheet." And John Karony said, "Wise words. Thank you, Dan." And a little disclaimer down here just shows John Karony is the CEO of SafeMoon, provider of the SafeMoon cryptocurrency token and protocol, and an expert in venture philanthropy. In addition to cryptocurrency and software development, Karony is a U.S. veteran passionate about civil rights and social action, disaster and humanitarian relief, economic empowerment, human rights, politics, and poverty alleviation. And that's it for this article. So guys, yes, with this in mind, a lot of this was directed towards Young here, but we can see that there was some thought feedback from the CEO, John Karony himself. So if you wanted to get a little bit better of an idea of kind of the point of view and some statements being made by the CEO, this is a resource that's available for you guys. There's not a lot of things that are going on in the news right now. I understand. We can see that crypto's price is dramatically down. I'll make a separate video where I can share my thoughts on that and where I think that we might be going to next. So you definitely want to go check out that video if you're curious about, are we expecting to see more red? Can we see more green? It's just my own opinion in that video, but yeah, there's something important that you should be aware of leading up in this week if you're not already aware of it. Maybe some of you guys already know what I'm talking about. But that's going to be it for this video. I have a referral link for MEXC Exchange. You can trade tons of different cryptocurrencies on there. I mean, they have a massive catalog, which includes SafeMoon, and you can trade on the platform in the United States. You're welcome to check that out if you guys would like. And thank you to my Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to Vladimir Brockovich, We Love SafeMoon.com, Murad Shaker, Victor Vegas, and SafeMoon Oz for being higher level patrons. Also, thank you to my YouTube members. You can click the join button down below if you'd like to show your support there. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, like button. God bless you guys. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I will see you guys in the next episode.